Hey guys and gals, Mike Cricket 113 again. Happy Friday once again. Hey, just wanted to give you an update on the 49er uh, CW Morse code kit, circuit board, paint by number, circuit by number kit that I'm working on here. So let's see here. Let's get a pencil. So basically, I don't know jack, so I don't know jack about electronics. I know how to use my radio, but I don't, I don't know what controls my radio. So I'm learning. Everybody's got to start somewhere, and I didn't go to school for this or anything. So just starting from ground zero. I am in the mud. I am the mud duck when it comes to electronics. So, which is fine. Everybody's got to learn, but so the kit comes with a schematic. The kit comes with a parts list and what goes where. Everything's numbered, like this capacitor here, electrolytic, excuse me, capacitor L1. There, it's labeled, so that's helpful. That's very helpful. And it comes with this chart, parts list, 49er kit, and as you can see, I circle off every time I put a resistor or a capacitor or something in, diode, whatever. I've been circling them off so I don't get confused because I get confused easily. So anyway, I put in all my resistors in. I put my ceramic capacitors, which my buddy, I keep rolling my buddy's eyes because I call these Advils because they look like little Advils. I'm sorry, they do. But I put the ceramic capacitors in, and I've put in, where are they here? Oh man, there's one. I put the diodes in, the diodes, and I did them last night. So that's where we're at here. I figured I'd start with the smallest things first, which were the resistors. Then I went to the Advils, the capacitors, the ceramic capacitors, and then I went to the diodes. And it was hard. It was hard for me. First off, trying to see everything here. I got my magnifying glass. I got my big light magnifying glass there and a big light, and trying to figure out what everything is and where it goes and what its value was. And I was double checking from the parts list, and then I was using here. Let me. Sorry about the shaky cam. I was using a multimeter to check the values of the resistors and the capacitors, and also the diodes. The diodes can be checked on here as well. And yeah. And from what I was told and what I've learned, that the resistors and the ceramic capacitors, it didn't matter the polarity. So I felt better hearing that. Uh, and I was using the line chart, or the resistors have these little color coded marks on them, 4 ways or 5 ways or whatnot. And I was using the line chart and then the multimeter to make sure, double checking, make sure I had the right spot, and then solder her in. So, but the diodes do have a direction they need to go into. Let's see if we can see that here. There's that. See that black one I was pointing at before? See the silver line? I don't know if you can see that. There's a silver line on it. That shows uh, where negative is. And I think somebody correct me in the comments. And then the little arrow there with the little block there. Diodes only go in one direction. They allow energy to go in one direction. So it's kind of like a stop or a valve, a shut-off valve in a water pipe. The only time they'll accept energy electrons in the opposite direction if there's a lot of energy present. Okay, but anyway, so I learned that. So here we are. We're learning, right? So this is where we're at right now. I think the next spot I'm going to be doing is, see these half moons here. Uh, that's not a half moon, but there's a few half moons around here somewhere. There's one. We're going to be putting the transistors in. So I gotta do my research, see what's what, look at the chart, look at the schematic, and find out where they go. Uh, and take my time with it. Take my time with it. And also, this is the first time I've ever done soldering, like on this kind of a scale on a board. So I've been learning there. And I have to thank my buddy who got me the kit. He got himself one. He also got me this soldering kit here, soldering power station. This is adjustable, and it comes also with a heat gun, which I kept off because I was afraid I was going to burn the shack down with all the paper everywhere. So I'm just using the soldering iron, and it comes with its own little stand and the brush and whatnot, the wire brush, and a bunch of different tips. I'm using a kind of a tiny one iron right now for when I was using this soldering the smaller components. And yeah, so we're learning, we're trying, and that's what's all about the hobby. This is another part of the hobby that you're allowed to play with, and even if you're not into amateur radio or CB or whatever, uh, electronic hobby and learning about electronics and how to fix things, how to repair, how to diagnose, it's all a learning process. So, and it's a fun one. So we're trying, we're trying. So this is Mike Cricket 113. We're going to go enjoy the weekend. Check out my other videos if you haven't, and like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. All right, I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good one, Big 7 Threes. Take care.